Alright then, this is myself included and baking babka. Let's begin. We have to make, not this, but this. Not the thing, but it's supposed to be milk with a bunch of stuff and yeast. And we're going to mix it with this.
Wow.
Now mix extremely thoroughly. Really thorough. Until every sugar is gone. And then we add the milk. Pour the blasted thing in. And make sure you get all of it so it was not, and pour it all in so it's not wasted. There you go. Just right there. There you go. Mix it thoroughly. Mix it thoroughly as well until it's all incorporated. Then add 4 cups of flour, but don't pour it all in. But right now, this is the testing phase, so we're gonna use 2 cups. And don't pour it all in. Just put 1 at a time. Yeah. Yeah. Add the flour. Nailed it. And mix. But make sure there's all of the flour's gone. Yeah. Now add the rest of the flour. All of the flour is incorporated and knead the dough, but don't follow this. You have to add all of the flour and then until it's fully mixed and it's yellow. Alright? Now time to knead the dough. Yeah. Actually, don't worry, if it's sticky, it's supposed to be like that. Kind of. Actually. Workspace and then knead the dough. Yay. Also, I'm using a chop board because I'm very cheap, but you can use anything you want. Now, add as much flour as you want. When it's sticky, of course. Since I already added a bunch of flour off camera, add a bit more when it's a bit sticky. Like that. Hello. Cut this little baby in half right now. Now, haha. Magically, it is cut. And look at that. Layers. Layers. Now, separate these into 2 different bowls. One in one bowl. And the other in, don't mind that, a different bowl. Now, make sure that you give it at least 2 hours of proofing. There, the taste will improve and it will grow. Really grow. And you want these babies to grow really perfectly. Right now. Yeah. An hour has passed by and put these babies in under a towel and wait for 2 hours. Right now, I forgot to mention this and hopefully a friend of mine will edit it. Mix the chocolate and keep mixing till melted by putting it in under hot water and stuff. Now, I forgot to mention this, but I kind of poured chocolate here. Someone's watching TV right now. It's a bad movie. And so far, this is it. You have to add 1 1/4 of butter and then mix until melted. Add sugar, 1 cup or 1/2. Wait, 1/2. Yes, 1/2 cup. And keep mixing. Add a bit of vanilla, and then you're good to go. Probably add more to this because I kind of forgot. Alright, add 1.5 cup of butter, melted of course, and 2 tablespoons of butter, and mix it all together, and then put it in the bread because I forgot to videotape it. Sorry, but this is already done. Also, yeah. Incorporate butter and then mix and then add flour add flour, but only a little to add depth. Wait, to make it less sticky. It's all melted. Basically, the chocolate's melted. Add a bit of salt. Sorry, and mix. Basically, all of the chocolate's now melted. Now mix salt, 3 dashes with cinnamon, 1 tablespoon. But if it's too salty or too bitter, then add a little bit more sugar and a little bit more chocolate, which is 6 grams. Trust me, it is, or 6 ounces, sorry, and 6 ounces. Trust me, it is much better sweet than salty. Now add espresso and salt, a few dashes, don't put too much, a bit of stuff, like extra milk or just make it creamy, and espresso powder. One, put a few cups, like for example, either 2 tablespoons or maybe just make sure to measure it a bit, like a few pours will do it, but make sure that it's still frothy like this, like still chocolate like, and make sure not to put too much. We need to make it look like chocolate, so it'll be good. And put espresso cup powder, the one that's not actually in coffee form, like in with hot water and stuff. Trust me, it will help melt the chocolate real quick. Trust. And while we're doing this, we chill this into a plastic cup, and then we chill the bread or the dough and leave it overnight to make it easier to mold. Plus, a little bit of advice: eat your vegetables. The entire chocolate is melted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at these babies. Oh, look how cute they are. You're just gonna want to give them a big kiss and get them a big old nap overnight. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't put your saliva in your bread. But you're tempted though. I mean, look how cute they are. Look how cute they are. Look how cute they are. I have to be very quiet. My mom's really busy, so I have to do this quickly. Now, what you have to do to finish this bread, because this is actually another thing, is sprinkle a bit of flour. Pow. Nailed it. Just give it a bit of a massage. Because you know you're stressed and you need a bit of that massage from that massagey guy that you don't necessarily know, that have a crush on or stuff. And then you roll it. But first you have to see a time skip right now. Ta-da! I skipped so much that it's already flat, and I already added butter and spread it out while I was rolling it. It will make a crusty flavor and will add more flavor to the chocolate. Trust me. I've seen videos. Now let's do this. Now I'm gonna magically put chocolate right about now. Magic. Now add a little dash, but make sure it's really spread out. Like it looks like dust, but make sure not to put your hand on it. Trust me, you won't like the flavor of hands. Now make sure it's a little bit of dash, and trust me, you will need to put it, but you won't see it in the video because I can't hold a salt dasher and a phone at the same time. Now, just trust me, alright? Now whoosh! Right there is Linium T15, alright? Look at that beauty. Yeah. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Oh wait, don't look. Wait, what? Guys, this is stupid. Frickin' what the? Naruto. Hey guys, Naruto Shippuden here, and here I am going to talk about the recipe. Now, don't you hate those YouTubers who just wait for the end of the video to talk about the recipe, or basically say what's the recipe, and or post it online so that you have to go to their website? Well, guess what? I'm one of those YouTubers. Now let's talk about it. Alright then. The recipe, or what you need, is yeast. Shoot, forgot the... I think I already mentioned it, but it's 1/4 tablespoon of yeast. No, wait. Yes. 1/4 tablespoon of yeast. 1 cup of milk. 1/8 cup of sugar. 1 egg, full. 2 egg yolks. 2/8 cup of sugar. Mix. Mix till the sugar is fully incorporated. Add milk and yeast. Add 1 cup of flour mix. And mix again, and then repeat. And then after it's done, knead the dough. Slowly incorporate flour to make it less sticky. Melt a bunch of 1/2 ounces of butter and 2 tablespoons. Knead the dough again and fully mix the butter. Proof dough for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh wait, there we go. Sorry, my writing's bad. 16 ounces. No, wait, 6 ounces or 180 grams. Yes, that's right, 180 grams. Or could be mixed, I don't know. Melted butter 1 1/4 melted, and add 2 sugar tablespoons, not melted, espresso powder, and 4 to 6 tablespoons or dashes of cinnamon. My hair is biting me. And mix. Add salt, 4 dashes of tablespoon. Freeze both overnight. After that night is done, thin dough, but not too thin, and spread butter lightly, fold 4 times, and spread the chocolate. And dash or sprinkle a little bit of salt to add a little bit of a punch to that cinnamon. No, to that babka. And spread, and then roll. After you roll both, and apparently I forgot to write it down, but you have to cut the dough beforehand, like 2 doughs, and let them both proof overnight. Wait, proof outside of the ref for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then let them proof, and then freeze them. You basically have to, you know, just cut them beforehand and then proof it. Now, roll both. After you roll both doughs, chop it into two. Put them in a 4 cross half stitch, like all 4 cinnamon rolls, and then fold over ends. And then spread over the leftover egg whites from what you got from 2 egg yolks. They're home, you monster. Make light syrup. I forgot to add this, but it's up to you if you want. And make the light syrup 1/8 or 3/8 cup of sugar, 2 cups of water boiled, and then mix. Now in a 350 degree Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Of the babka, put the babka in, put the babka out at 10 minutes. Add sugar, add the sugar syrup. Do it twice, and then for another 10 minutes, poke it. Another 10 minutes, cook it or bake it till dry, or if not, add 5 minutes, slowly decreasing to 1 if the babka is still not yet done. If it's still not yet done, leave it for another 5 minutes and repeat until dry. And then pull out, add to rack, cool. Remove any egg whites that you might find, because that happened to me, and enjoy. You, sir, just made Nathan Cablay Babka. And have a good day, because you just wasted your life. Bye!